Good morning, friends. Happy Saturday. How are we doing today? I hope it's fantastic. So we're going to do our simple Saturday where I have 10 minis-ish type challenges and I fill them up a quarter at a time. I have 3 spicy 50s and then 14 25-cent pieces that add up to $5, and so that's how we do this. And I'll go through and tell you who all the creators are at the end. I need to swap over the $5 in the back. How many ones do we have? We have quite a few ones. Do we have any 5s? Yep. Okay. So we're gonna do. So yeah, what's new with you? So I have a little bit of a story. I'm a substitute this year. I did it for, like, my mental health. I did it because I was not happy at the high school, and I just wasn't happy, and I found out that I really liked preschool. Well, I found out that in order to get the preschool certification, I would either have to go back to school completely for at least 2 years, or I could work in a kinder through like 3rd grade classroom for 2 years, 3 years, and then sign up to take the test. So either I have to go back to school, pay, continue to be a sub where you guys have seen my budget. I'm very definitely struggling. I'm gonna say that was a 7. Where I'm struggling, or I could get a contract, work full time, and then get it that way. So I've kind of decided to do that, and to just work to get it, because it takes about the same amount of time, so why not? And so I've been looking at jobs, and I was supposed to move in May to California, but it doesn't look like we're moving anymore, and it probably won't be for a couple years that we move. You guys probably can't see what I'm doing. So I've been looking for one, and there is a position that's 10 at an elementary school, which is which is kindergarten through whatever, and the position is for a resource teacher for kindergarten to 2nd grade, which is a special education teacher that is not self-contained. It does like pull-out services and push-in services. I was like, okay. Well, I subbed at the school, and I contacted the principal, and I was like, hey, I'm a substitute. I've been here before. This, and this. Can we meet up and kind of talk about the job? I don't want to apply for it unless I know it's going to be a good fit. So you and I meet up? And she's like, yeah, okay. So I met with her yesterday, and I was like, okay, well, in my head, it was going to be like a soft job interview, and then if they liked me and I liked them, then I'd go officially apply. That was not a soft interview. Because I thought it was going to just be me and the principal chit-chatting for like 15 minutes to 30 minutes. It was me, the principal, the vice principal, and the academic instruction coach talking for over an hour. I was like, well, I like it. I need the job, so yeah. But the only real downside, besides, like, this school starts late. Like, I was getting up at 4 because school would start at 6 whatever in the morning for the high school students. Where this one, it doesn't start till like 8, and then the teacher contract hour doesn't end till 4. So that's kind of a late day for me. So we've got $1.75 here. No, $1.25. And we had a quarter left over last time. So we're just going to take that We're going to cash that in for $1. Whoop. So let's get our $1 from the back. And this one was made by Elaine Realized. And they didn't say I would get the job or anything. But I did come home and I officially applied. Like, I put in the application, updated the resume and everything. So, yeah. I mean, the downside is besides working so late, but I get to sleep in later. So I don't have to get up early, which is nice. I do still have to write IEPs, which IEPs are great things. They just scare me because they're legally binding documents and districts have gotten sued over it. This one is by Amy by Nature, and I got 25 cents today, and that's all it has in terms of placeholders. But in the back it has $5. I'm going to swap that out for the 5 in the back. So, I would have to write IEPs, which is kind of stressful. But also, the district would not offer me a half-year contract. I would not be salaried. I would be a long-term substitute. And there's no guarantee that I would get to keep the spot the next year. Just because our district is doing some major changes next year. So, the long-term sub pay is not that great. It's only like a little bit more than what I've been getting. But it would still be a consistent salary, so that's kind of nice. Not salary, consistent pay. So this one is by Jill at What Matters Most Now. And it received 25 and it already had 50. Do I have a 50-cent piece? Yes. So now it has 75 cents. So consistent pay would be nice. I'll find out probably by next week. Alright, this one is by Betty Budgets. It received 50 cents. And it already had 25. And it has $6 in the back. I'm going to swap these out for a 50-cent piece. I have to pull it from here, though, because I don't know why I don't assume that things are going to condense. My placeholder pieces, I made they're all in my Ko-fi account for free. Dang. Alright, I see you, girl. Okay. This one's by Nines Budgets. She received 75 cents today. And she had 75 cents. So that's $1.50, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, she had $1.75. Okay. So we get to mark off another one of hers. And she has $6 now. She's supposed to have money left over, right? So I need to pull $1 from the back. But she had like 75 cents. Am I crazy? Did I just put it all in the same spot? Did I just put it all away? I think I did. No, because there was a 50-cent piece in it. That's all right here. Ay. It's time for bed. It's like 8:40 in the morning, but it's time to go to bed. So she has $6. And 75 cents. Math is not mathing. I didn't sleep poorly last night, but it was not a satisfying sleep. So this one is by Sunflower Budgeting. It received 50 cents and it already had 75 cents. So we're going to take the two 50-cent pieces and cash them in for $1. Dollar makes me holla. Hers is getting so close to being done, which is exciting because it's going to be my first challenge done in this, in my leftover binder. However, I like her challenge and I think it's cute. So I'm a little sad that it's going to be so close. Like, it needs 75 more cents to be done. And I know I say this every time, but you know what? I don't care. She made this for Shark Week. It was a freebie. She, I don't know if she's put links in her YouTube yet, but it was on her TikTok. But if you contact her and say you want this freebie, she'll email it to you, I'm sure. Today we crossed off, what exactly do you put on a Hawaiian pizza? I think that's funny. So she has the 25 and 8. Is this 9? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yep, 9. Awesome. Yay. And Walt's Creations got 50 cents. And it had 25 cents. So we don't get to mark anything off. But we are going to condense that down a bit. This needs to go up higher to the top because I'm alternating. Excuse me. So this is by Bookish Mama Budgets. She got 50 cents and had 50 cents, so that is $1. We're gonna go to the back and pull out $1 to make me holla. But since this is in 2 increments, this was a freebie I got in an order. It doesn't get to go in the bag. Womp womp. But she now has her first $5 in her challenge. But we only get to do half $1. And so that $1 will stay up front just because it has to be marked off in 2s. And I don't know if I trust myself to remember that a half of one means $1. So yeah. Alright, so this one is my Build-A-Savings in the back from Bria Snyder. It did not receive any love today. I'm sorry. But this is what it looks like. Isn't that pretty? Here's my randomizer I don't use anymore, but that one's also very pretty. It's by Misfits Budgeting. And then this one's by Eva. I forgot what I was saying while I was talking. And she has 25 cents and she received 50 cents or 25 cents. So we're adding 50 cents. We're condensing it. And I get to cross off a 25. We'll cross off this steak. So this one only needs $1, $2.25 until this one is done. That's exciting. So yeah, so maybe it will help from that job. Oh, but since it's long-term subs get like $20 more per day of a daily sub, but daily subs get $20 more per day on Mondays and Fridays, where long-term subs only get $10. So I don't know. But we'll see how that goes. If I get it, I'll let you know. If I get it, I have something in my cart on Etsy that I want to buy from Ren at Mischief Managed Budgets. But we'll see. So thank you very much for joining me today. I hope you guys have a lovely weekend full of happiness, hanging out with friends and family, and just relaxing. Bye. That's not a heart. That's a heart.